another video, and today I'm going to discuss AirDrop on Mac. I'll talk about what it is, why you should use it, and take you through step by step on how to actually use this transfer software. So let's get started. So firstly, what is AirDrop? Well, AirDrop is a feature built into all Apple devices such as Macs, iPads and iPhones that allow you to share photos and documents wirelessly between these different devices. So why might you want to use AirDrop? Well, it's easy to set up, it's fast, and it's extremely convenient. You don't have to go out and find an external hard drive to add a file, then transfer it over. You also don't have to go maybe into your email something to yourself. You can simply, in a couple of clicks or taps, have the file on the device that you want. So how do we actually go about using AirDrop? Well, before we send a file, there's a couple of steps that we need to set AirDrop up. So step one is to ensure the device that you want to send to is visible. So the way that we do that is on our Mac, we open up a new Finder window, and then over here on the left hand side we click on AirDrop, and at the bottom you'll see something that says allow me to be discovered by, and then you have three options: no one, contacts only, or everyone. So usually by default this is set to no one, which obviously means if someone or you try and send to this device, it won't show up. So for now, let's go ahead and change that to everyone. So that now means that wherever we're airdropping from, this device should be visible. So now that we've ensured it's visible, there's one more thing that we need to do before we send our file, and that's to check or edit the name of this device. So the reason that this is important is that when you go to your other device to send to this one, you may not know what device it is. If you're somewhere that's busy and there's lots of different AirDrop devices around, you kind of need to know the name of the device that you are sending to. So in order to do that, open up System Preferences like I've done here, head to Sharing, and then what you'll see right near the top is where it says Computer Name. So mine's set to Martin's MacBook Pro. Nice and simple. I know that it's my device, and then I know that it's my MacBook Pro that I'm going to be sending to. So that's great. So these two things are set up, no problem now. One thing to know is that these two kind of setup processes, once they're done, then you don't need to do them again. Okay, so it's not like you have to go through this process every time. Now that this is set up, it's just a case of a click or tap to send what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and switch over to another Mac so that we can send a file to this one. Over on my other Mac, what we're going to do is I have a photo here that I want to send over to the Mac that we just set up. So I'm going to go ahead and click over to AirDrop, and you can see I've got a couple of different devices that have popped up, but I know that my device is called Martin's MacBook Pro, so I'm going to select that one. And in order to send my file, I'm going to take my file here on the desktop, and it's simply a case of I'll drop it on the device that I want to send it to. What you'll see over on the other device is that there'll be a pop-up. So you simply accept, and then that will be added to my downloads folder, and that picture is now on that Mac. So that's how sending from a Mac to a Mac via AirDrop works. But what about if you have a file on your iPhone that you want to send to Mac? Well, again, very straightforward, particularly now that we have set things up. So the first thing that you'll need to do is head over to your iPhone. So I have an image here that I want to send. So I simply click on the share icon in the bottom left, and then I hit Martin's MacBook Pro because I know that's the device I want to send to. I'll get another pop-up on my Mac, and then I'll have that photo on my device. Have it. This is the image from my iPhone, and that's how AirDrop works. So I hope this video has been useful, and I'll see you in the next one.